All right, people, we're gonna share with you, I probably shouldn't do this, I'm a freaking idiot, but this is what I do. I can't help myself but to show you what's going on. We're back in Helen, and we're going to install the first of 3 prototype systems, OG vacuum system. The one here, we're gonna do one at my house, and then one at OGHQ. So this one's gonna be pretty simple. The ceilings are only 9 feet high here, so to do some sort of hide-a-hose system doesn't make sense. So we're gonna do Cox hose reel, our new OG 3-gallon custom install, whatever you want to call it. I need to come up with some catchy name for it, vacuum system. So we're going to install it right here on the wall, and it should be pretty simple. I mean, this is way easier than a pressure washer. If you have power, I mean, there's a lot less to it. We don't need plumbing, we don't need water, we don't need a special outlet, just as regular. You don't need a dedicated outlet or anything like that. There's a little wall plate.
Wall plate mounts on the, you find a stud, it's got screws in the center line that you can screw to. The vacuum slips over it.
The hardest part is that
Yeah.
it doesn't span studs.
Right. So I did something that many of you can decide to do if you want to. This is 15 inches wide. Studs are 16 on center, but you can, if you toe screw in, what I did was I put a couple of holes on each side right at this radius. So what you can do is come from the inside and you go right to the edge of the stud will be right here, and you can toe screw through this radius into the studs. So that'll do it. So we've got our stud layout. We're gonna hang the vacuum on this stud, and then we'll span these two with the Cox hose reel.
And we're going to try to put it so it's
Chest high, maybe?
Well, I mean, I'm talking about like this inlet in comparison to that. Yeah.
So we'd have to make an offset. We have a couple 45s. We could do that. Well, let's see. We know where the vacuum's going. Then we can play around with this.
And then I think we'll probably come up with some flex line solutions as well.
Yeah.
We just basically just cut a piece of your hose off.
Put 2 cuffs on it, and you could do that.
Yeah,
sure.
So maybe do that.
I don't think cuffs fit on this one though. They fit on this, no problem. We have to figure out the adapter to go from this suction side to a cuff.
Yeah, so we've got a lot of
fittings.
Yeah, well, and a lot of stuff to figure out over time. Like, we know that this hose doesn't work very well on it because it whistles too much. So
yeah.
Do we have the couplings we need for the hose on that thing yet? The other hose?
No, they're sending them to us.
So we'll have to wrap that tomorrow then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. Right. Let me get into position here. Make sure I'm ready for this.
Right there.
Yeah, I got my we call this spendthrift.
Spendthrift. Yeah.
It's been a while since I've put in some real labor here, Mike. Let me help you out here.
Okay.
So the vacuum, we'll get into this with Grant from Modern Day manufactures this for us to our spec. I don't want to call it our spec, his spec. What he told me I should want.
Yeah,
basically.
Exactly.
I think it's going to be somewhere around $600 or $800, something like that. And then you need to, depending on what your hose reel and stuff. So all I know is it freaking works great.
Yeah, and it comes with a cap. So depending on which side you put the hose reel on, this cap can go on this side.
Right.
And
then we have the muffler system, but we'll dig into water lift and testing and all that kind of crap coming up here, but really pretty simple. The key here is that Modern Day makes like legit central vac systems, and we slimmed it down to a small little 3-gallon because most of them are 8-gallon.
Yeah, you don't want that huge thing.
Yeah, we don't need that.
And you're just vacuuming cars generally, or maybe your Swiss tracks.
Yeah, and we just want it real simple, so it doesn't get much simpler than this.
That makes sense. So we'll get the base plate figured out height-wise. So first hole is 14.5 on the bottom of this, what do you think?
Well, the power switch is here.
Yeah, so it's going to go right here.
Might as well give it right to like perfect Matty. I don't have to move my arm. I can just go right to the power switch.
I see what you're saying. Okay. So anyway, well, you better do that again. Let me measure here, because it's all the Mormon measurements.
So I want it like
3 inches.
90 degree. Yep.
3 inches above.
But then the power switch is a few inches off.
All right. So 3 inches. So so we're talking 5.5 inches.
Yeah.
That way you don't have to bend at all. You can
no bending. Just
walk up.
Yeah. I don't even have to lift my arm.
No.
That's what I need.
You might have to move your finger a little bit to flick, but
just to bend 90 degree. Yeah.
Okay. 5.5 above.
Yeah.
All right, 5.5, and then we're 14.5, so that's 20 inches. So we want this top hole of the base above there, 20 inches. You're gonna need a driver, an impact driver, some screws. Well, I'm using a T25 for those Torx, those 3-inch construction screws. And if you're mounting this on plywood, you'll need some 3/8 lags to bolt the reel up. You can get yourself, a Milwaukee, like a 3/8 electric ratchet, cordless ratchet, and buzz those in. You'll need a level and some clear PVC glue to glue this together. That's pretty much it. And tape measure and a stud finder.
I need a stool.
And mat. And some spin drift.
Microphone.
And some spin drift.
And some spendthrift. And a discerning eye.
For straightness.
Yeah, for just everything. Obsessive.
For everything. Okay.
Somebody's got to make the decision on
height for your finger.
On quality inspection.
QC, that's what you are.
Yeah.
QC. All right. Let's see. All right. 20 inches. Measure twice. Put the hole once. All right. So it should be 14.5.
So the plan with this vacuum stuff is to create like full solutions. Do you want, like at my house, we're going to test like a remote solution where it's up in the attic. We're going to hide a hose down through the wall, or the hose gets sucked up into the system.
Yeah, that's going to be cool.
Like we did at the John's Garage in Atlanta, or like Nick Jones originally showed us in Colorado at his Morton Garage. So we're going to try some different things. Test out. The biggest problem I have right now is hose. I think the hose will be easier to find than the accessories are kind of garbage.
Yeah, I haven't
I'll
played
show
with
you in a
those
minute,
yet.
but
Yeah,
they're not good. There's like 2 manufacturers of accessories on the planet, and from what I've learned, and so it's not looking good for quality things. It's going to be too small. You need a washer.
it's a stud. I don't believe so. I believe that's going to be good. Yeah, that's good.
I mean, this weighs like
Nada.
15 pounds.
Yeah, it's not very heavy.
I don't know, Mike, these tape lines you got here.
Those are not mine. Don't even say that.
Not great.
Nope, mine's down here somewhere. I did not do that. I did miss it though. If I'd have seen it, I would have fixed it. That is.
We've been planning this install all day. It'll take us 20 minutes to do this. But that's the key. I mean,
It's easy.
yeah, everything else we do is so darn hard. This,
It's nice to have something that's just simple.
yeah.
Okay, Matt, try your little finger dude there.
Let me see. Come in here. Oh no, it's a little high. I have to lift my arm.
You want me to put? I put it lower.
No, I don't want any other holes. I'm just.
Well, you won't see them. They're behind the plate. I can lower it an inch.
This is not our end-all sticker here. We'll be debadging that here in a second. But they just put a couple of stickers on there with our, fuzzy logo. So we'll see how it goes.
I think that's actually a nice height.
Yeah, I'm the wiring expert, so I'll work on
Let's
this.
see, and then this muffler here. Now we did have a muffler that we could utilize. Where did I put it? Here it is. So,
Actually, didn't I keep a couple of those power cord thingies, or we return them? So we can cut this power cord and make a little baby whip.
yeah, that'd be sweet if we could do that.
Figures.
What?
I think I returned them.
I can get one. I can get a 90 degree. That'd be nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should do that. That'd be better than bundling this thing up. I mean, you can kind of hide it back here, but
Yeah.
you sure you don't want me to lower the bracket for you?
Yep.
That's pretty good height, I think.
I like that height, yeah.
So this thing here, I think this is the muffler, and it makes a big difference. It's much quieter with it.
So I think it's like probably 50, I think it's like 58 or 59 decibels. And then this.
I think it's got to, I don't think you want it hanging down here.
Yeah, I don't think so either, yeah.
Although the noise might project upward, we can play with it.
Yeah.
We just have to cut a little piece of pipe and stick it in there. But it's fairly quiet.
Yeah, so the muffler attenuates it like another 3 dB or something like that. I think it's different when you have the whole thing set up.
Yeah. Because we're hearing the suction noise right now.
Right.
Well, it's got some good suction, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's the point. It's not like anything special or
It's not mind-blowing, but it's pretty
good.
good.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we have to come up with a height for a reel. Now that's gonna go, I'm thinking chest high, but what do you think? You want it lower or higher? What's your thought?
Well, I think it depends on how we're getting the hose.
Yeah, we
to
can
it.
play with that with 45. So let's mock that out.
So we're also sort of figuring out, like this will just come in a box. A box. And with everything in it, everything you need. With like a certain few lengths of tube so you can kind of cut it to fit your application.
So if we go about like that. Yeah, 45 might be. You can kind of play with swinging it this way or this way,
Yeah.
you know? So we can make it go wherever we want, really.
So I think handles on the right, inlets there.
So it would be
We need enough
like
room.
this and like this.
And we need enough room for it to fit the muffler in there.
Yeah, well, I mean, you're limited by,
Yeah.
where is that? Because let's try that. Shorten this up.
How do you cut this crap?
Just a hacksaw or a sawzall with a fine blade, tooth blade in it. It's just thin wall PVC.
Yeah.
So we can get it really close like that, where you don't see it. I'll just cut a piece that just barely,
Yeah.
couples them together. So there's no clearance issue with this.
I hate this line. I want some like gray line.
Yeah, no. But like
Yeah, I think it's like an inch under the tape.
yeah, okay. All right.
I think that's pretty good. You just get a little litter. Yeah, I like it. I like this little wall of technology we got going on here.
It's pretty well outfitted. Okay.
Got yourself some new sneaks there. Some
Yeah.
new workers boots.
Yeah, the other ones were pretty worn out.
Yeah. At least something special.
I don't
These
need
like,
steel toe anymore.
are these like special insulated boots or something for?
No. They're just, I used to wear Red Wings and then I got into these Keens and I like them.
Yeah, they don't look so good, but
What are they supposed to look like?
I don't know.
Like those Bert and Ernie shoes you wear?
Cool, yeah. I don't know. They just look like a little. You look like a little slow.
They look slow?
Yeah, you look slow.
What do you mean? I wouldn't go running in these.
A different kind of slow. Let me sit back down here.
Okay. Yeah, okay. Anyway, I get you what you mean now.
Yeah.
I'm just not very smart.
I'm just telling you what your shoes look like. No, I didn't say anything about you.
Okay. Well, I bought them. So, I don't know.
Fill in the gaps however you
I
want.
kind of feel self-conscious now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good.
But I don't think you belong on Sesame Street with those, but
These are custom designed too.
I
These
know
are-
you do really like that. I can't remember, was Bert or Ernie that wore ones like that?
No.
Yes. Mm-hmm. People, back me up here in the
Bert and Ernie
comments.
was my favorite part of our Sesame Street for sure.
Yeah, Bert and Ernie was great. I know, that's probably why you got them. Subconsciously, you were thinking, I'm going to be just like Bert and Ernie. It's all right. I like them. On you.
Focus, Mike. Focus.
I wouldn't wear them. It's okay though.
What is in this thing?
All right, anyway.
All it is foam.
What?
What is this muffler? It's just
Yeah, it's just foam.
foam in a box.
Yep, that's it.
Box foam. Interesting. Should we do the yell test? Like yell out loud and then yell like that? That's pretty good.
It does work.
Yeah. Check, 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 check.
Yeah, that works.
Yeah.
All right. You think I'm slow? I don't know where you get.
I don't know. They just look like those kind of shoes. Like, like you'd have a problem pedaling your bike. You know.
What? What?
You're like, this guy. Don't let him ride a bike. He's not gonna make it.
Oh, that's pretty good. Oh my gosh, I'm not wearing them
You
anymore.
know,
That's
right?
it. That's it. Okay.
They're utility.
They are. That's right.
They're not for doing. They're not for taking tests.
It's for. What the heck? Oh man.
They're for doing stuff, not for
Oh man.
not for using pencil and paper.
Oh yeesh. I'm all self-conscious now. That's it. That's funny. That's funny stuff.
I'm just an observer. That's what I do.
You do.
I don't always come up with.
People watcher. When you go to Disneyland, do you just sit on a bench and look at people and come up with everything that's wrong with them as they walk by?
No.
Okay.
If you asked for a,
I didn't ask anything.
you asked for an assessment, then
You
I can-
offered, no. I think we need to look at the footage. I don't think I offered an assessment. You just said, are those new shoes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're new.
Yeah, that's it.
Didn't say, hey, do they make me look smart or dumb?
Now I know.
I didn't say you're filling in the gaps. You're making up the story.
Negative. You said they make me look slow. I thought you meant slow as in slow running.
You corrected
That
me.
too.
You corrected me. Yeah, all right. Enough about my shoes. They're boots anyway.
Yeah.
You know,
They're
for working.
yeah, not thinking.
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna mess up on purpose just to prove you right. All right.
I don't.
All right. So. Yeah. So I think we determine an inch below the tape line. So what I'll have you do is we'll throw the level across there. If you can hold, and then hold the reel up. I can do it. So what we want to do is get it right about, and you can stand here and bear hug this thing. Good thing you're wearing your smart shoes. Okay, we're about an inch, yeah, okay. All right.
That's level.
Okay, ready?
Yeah. Oh shit, we were level.
All right.
Hold on. Nope, we're sliding around. Okay, I'm level.
Okay. Still level?
Yep.
Top one's in before you rip that off anyway.
Yeah, it's gone a little crooked.
Yeah, it's about 32nd high over here. We'll cheat it up with this screw here.
Okay, let me make something on this.
More importantly, where's this?
Yeah, that thing's not straight anyway, likely.
No, it's not. It moves. Yeah, it's different than the base for sure.
Yeah. Just do
The key is
eyeball test.
yeah, that's what I was just gonna say. Let me take the tape off the wall so it doesn't fool you. Let's see how it
Not
looks.
easily fooled.
You're not easily fooled?
No. No. I'm easily injured when using tools,
What happened?
but not fooled. Yeah, this thing's gonna be. I'm gonna come up with some cool configurations. I mean, this looks pretty sweet. It's like the missing piece of our garages, you know?
Yeah.
It's been on the list since day one, but my sincere distaste for doing interior cleaning.
Yeah.
You would think as much as I hate it, then I should be trying to make it easier. Should have done that a long time ago. Yeah, I think it looks good.
Yeah? Okay. You can't tell that's a 30-second off?
No.
No, that looks pretty good. And I'm usually pretty picky about that.
Yeah, and I like how it's, we did that by accident. It's shooting like exactly in the middle of the reels above it. It just happened to be where the studs were.
Yep.
Like, Matt, how come you hate debadge your cars, but you wear your shirts with your logo on it? You caught me in a lie. Caught me in a, what is it, a contradiction?
Contradiction.
I'm just a living contradiction.
Yep.
It's like the G80, the pig nose crowd is after me big time.
I know. You've offended
They're so
everyone.
sad. Been offended their hard work. They work hard
For
the car.
Oh.
I got mine for free.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We have all these power tools and you hand me a handsaw.
This is not certainly bad. Step one, don't do paper stickers ever.
They're horrible.
We're not doing good here.
Not doing well.
Yeah, not doing, this is, good is a good word for this one. You ain't doing good on this.
Ain't too wood.
We need some Ulex. Dang it. It'll take me 45 minutes to get this off of here. Where's Jeff? We need Jeff. Let's get him to come up here.
You was your D-Badger extraordinaire.
Jeez. This is gonna take a freaking hour to get this off of here.
Heat gun. Try the heat gun.
You know what I don't have in here? Need some shop towels. Get some Bounty. Yeah, I like that 45. That looks slick.
Yeah.
Imagine if it was gray, though. Gray piping.
Well, why don't we paint it?
I mean, it'd be great to find.
I know. Well, you could, I'm sure. But it won't be schedule
Yeah.
10 or 20 or whatever this is.
I mean, this is very specific vacuum piping, but it's not
Yeah.
really any.
No, I know it's
just-
special. It is, certainly.
But I mean, what's special about it, though? You know?
Diameter and the
Yeah.
you know, and the schedule.
Yeah, once you get the hose and everything on there, that quiets the whole system. Then comes together.
Yep.
I love that. That looks pretty freaking sick.
It does.
What about?
What?
I don't like seeing this name on here either.
We can turn it behind it.
Yeah.
Or this
What's it look
way.
like backwards?
You can turn it like that. Or that. I think it's going.
You know, we could probably sand those letters off of there.
Yeah. Sand them off. I like that idea. That's not.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
it'll scuff the whole thing.
It will.
If
We'll
we
just-
scuffed it evenly.
Yeah, just use the whole thing and take the sheen off of it.
I don't like how this is a different color white than that. You're right. Maybe painting this would be the way to go.
I think so.
Yeah, I guess it doesn't look that bad.
No. You know what we could do is paint it white so it's uniform.
Yeah, yeah.
Get a satin white and paint this and this satin white. Yeah, I don't think it looks bad white. If it matched, it would look a lot better.
Yeah. We're gonna be painting the vacuum too.
What's that, Matt?
So we might be painting the vacuum as well.
Anyway, okay. Let me know if there's any issue. Thanks, Tommy. Bye.
Jeez.
I'm making a mess all over the floor.
So we got a vacuum here for.
We don't have a hose.
Oh.
No, we have a shop back in there or somewhere. Oh, downstairs.
What a frickin'
Mess.
don't put a paper sticker on anything. Well, we know that. I fall on the sword for us. I get to ruin mine so that you don't have to ruin yours. There it is. It's good.
It looks nice. You stained your fingers too. Don't get it on your Ernie shoes, whatever you do. They look like Ernie shoes. I'm just saying.
Jeez, what is this?
We made a mess of that, man. I'm telling you.
Tarex.
Is that Tarex?
Yeah. Huh? It's coming off. Crisis averted. I'm allergic to
Tarex.
huffing chemicals.
Or work. One of the two.
Yeah, probably a little bit of both. Everything's for free. I get everything for free, Mike.
I know.
The whole world is just given to me on a silver platter. I was born with a silver spoon.
That I know.
Yep.
Well, it might have been zinc plated, but whatever.
Now I get G80 M3s and GT3s just for people, just because they think that I'm awesome and the kindness of their heart.
Well, Mike and I work for free because we
Yeah.
wanted to see it because you're so nice and want to.
Everything's free.
As well, everything's free.
The whole world is free.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's just the privilege of being in your presence. I mean, that's enough.
Certainly looks better debadged. Kind of matches the theme of the
Yeah.
air compressor.
We're rolling, Mike? I think we're rolling. Okay. So we're done except for two things. Just the cuffs that go on that hose. You can slide the hose in and reel it up and it'll be done. So those cuffs will be here tomorrow. So we'll go ahead and wrap this video up tomorrow. We'll show you guys what it looks like complete. Probably won't show you putting the cuffs on. It's simple. They slide on the hose or thread on the hose, plug the hose in and reel it up. It's got an anti-vibration clamp that mounts on the side just like a pressure washer reel does. But other than that, it's pretty easy. Maybe we will show it. Maybe we will show it. Yeah. So the install is like, this install literally, if we weren't filming, 15 minutes. Yeah. It's easy. So yeah, I think it's gonna be cool. It's gonna be nice having it in here.
Oh shoot, I forgot to put the top on that darn Ulex. It's gonna kill us all. This stuff is a killer.
I'm already feeling kind of slow.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
look at some pictures of people with those on, and you'll be like, oh, okay, I see.
They're work boots, pal.
Yeah, they're functional.
Huh?
They're function.
Yeah, they're function. So yours are form, mine are function.
It's like my hiking boots look terrible, but they feel darn good on your feet.
Yeah. Let me see what those shoes look like on camera. Oh yeah, they do look like Ernie shoes.
These are pretty sick.
Okay, so what we're doing is the cord for the vacuum is a little longer than we like. Rather than trying to bunch it all up and stuff it behind, what I got was I went to Home Depot and I bought a right angle plug. The nice thing about this one is you can turn this plug in the body, whatever, you can clock it at 90 degrees, in 90-degree increments, I should say. So I can install the plug like this, so it's pointing upwards, so the cord's coming at the top, and I can rotate this in the body so that the ground terminal is orientated with the receptacle. So I'm gonna do that right now. All right, so let's get a rough length here. I'm gonna take a little guesstimate that it's probably right about here. We can modify this. I always like to start with ground. This, like that. There we go, just like that. And we can tuck this behind here. That. There we go. And I got the heat gun, so I can warm it up and kind of conform the cable so it's straighter. There we go. Nice and clean. Yeah, I agree.
You like to void warranties around these parts?
I would hope that wouldn't void it, but yeah, it might.
Someone cuts it off, wires are on like,
Yeah, yeah. They put the ground on the hot and the hot on the ground. That would just trip the breaker. So this is for remote on off, huh? I'm assuming it's 24-volt supply. We need to debadge that. That must be for if you leave this on and then you have the wall mount unit, right, with that little transformer. Yeah. I mean, we won't need that here, but that will be for other people. We'll need that. That way you don't have to have it wired. It's a wireless, and then you can have just an on-off button on something.
Yeah.
That's pretty sweet. But then you have to have, there must be a little, yeah, there it is. Little plug, step down to 9-volt AC. And then you probably leave it on, I'm imagining. And then you have a transmitter with a button on it. Yeah. And then when you hit that button, it'll turn on off. Yeah, there it is. Yeah. But that's more for like that. For vacuuming a floor or something.
Yeah, if you're running through the central vac system.
Yeah, exactly.
Let me get your spot. Yeah, you take a spot and I'll show the people what's up.
You can interrupt. You know, we need your input, Michelle. The ladies want your feedback too.
All right, so here's where we're at. I've been doing a little research. I'm gonna finish it at home where we get into hoses, but this is a 2-inch hose, yeah, which is 1.75 inches technically. So anyway, I got a swiveling cuff. This is just, I just don't like these accessories. So I don't mind this. I don't like this handle. I like this. But what I want to be able to do, and this is where it gets tricky, is I like some of the flex accessories too. So like these flex, I like this handle. So anyway, I'm gonna have to get into figuring out how to make adapters, and this was just like pressure washing back in the day where none of this stuff exists, or if it does exist, it's very obscure. And so we're gonna try to figure out how to get, like, I also want that, like the normal carpet one that you see at, like the flat blade carpet brush thingy that you see everywhere. So I'd like to be able to adapt that, but that won't fit on any of these because that goes directly into the hose. So when I get home, and before I get home, maybe while I'm here, I'm gonna just order like 50 different things, like hoses, adapters, and try to figure out how can we make this work, because all of these are 1.25 inches, and that is like 32 millimeters or something like that. So these are 31 millimeters and those are 33 millimeters basically. And so that one doesn't fit on any of this stuff. And those don't fit any of these.
Right. So if we're going to use different adapters from different companies, we're going to have to come up with, or different accessories, we're going to have to come up with an adapter we can quickly put on the end of the hose so we can use different accessories.
And then you do have the option, you could run the wire or go wireless. Or you could do, you know, this on-off thingy where you have this handle, but I don't want this handle, and I definitely don't want metal. And so we're rather limited in what our choices are. So yeah, I got some work to do, but check it out. It works pretty darn good.
It's quiet.
Works pretty darn good, Mac. So what you would do, like if you were cleaning the switch tracks, get in there, pull that out. And you could, I love having a hose reel though. It's like, it's so much better than having to deal with it, like even on the Flex vacuum.
Yeah.
See, like even this doesn't, I guess it fits well enough. We're off to a good start. The vacuum is great. Now we just need to figure out the accessories. Like this handle here is real cheap. I can feel it separating. We got some work to do. If it were easy, everyone would do it. And what everyone has now is junk, just like pressure washing. No one had like 15 millimeter fittings. No one had direct M22 fittings. So we're just gonna have
there's parts and pieces around the world that are good. You just have to find them and put them all together.
Yeah. And then we'll have to get them made, like what we need.
Too.
So we'll probably have a bunch of adapters here.
Yeah.
So like right now, it's leaking air from here.
It's that swivel.
Yeah.
Isn't it? Yeah.
It's not the cuff.
No, it's a swivel right on the end of that thing.
Yep. So you could do like this kind of goofy thing here, but I don't like that very much. So this is what a lot of like places end up doing. They just do the swivel cuff,
Yeah.
and get rid of the adapter piece. But I don't think this fits any of the Flex.
See, I don't mind the the crevice tool going right into the end of the hose, but the angle brush, it's weird putting it right in the end of the hose like that.
Right, kind of fits, but wouldn't stay on. So actually it could be some version of this. Look, it's pretty close to,
Yeah.
if we could figure out a way to adapt it, then we could go,
Well, like you said, what we could do is have them made.
yeah.
Tell them what we want and have them made for the end of the cup. There's probably already something that exists. We just need to find it.
Yeah. Because to see how this works, where this thing goes on here and locks in place. But this only fits a 40 millimeter hose. And once you go to this doesn't fit any of those accessories. I'll just show you that. So like this thing here doesn't fit any of these. This is made for an extractor, for extraction, like when you're using air tools and stuff like that. You can turn, open, and close this thing, which I don't like because I'm always opening it. Anyway, we got off to a good start. The key is that this thing functions extremely well. It's nice and quiet. It works well. We're gonna have wireless options. We got a muffler option. It's the right size. It's the right look. And then this is amazing to like just roll this thing up takes 2 seconds. It just takes the annoying part of the vacuuming process away. Set your drag. So that's where we're at to start. Install, that's the great news for people. It's like super. If you have power,
Yeah.
put it somewhere near power. If you know, maybe that's not ideal, or get an electrician to run the power, or do it yourself. But man, I mean, install literally. If we had the cuff and everything, it would have taken us,
I'd say
30 minutes.
Yeah.
30, 40
round
minutes.
number 30 minutes. Yeah.
Yeah.
And shorten the cord. It takes about 5 minutes to do that.
Yeah.
Not that you have to, but if you want it clean, that's how I would do it.
See the bag? We didn't show you the bag, but the bag's here. There's a filter to make sure that you're not just blowing dust out the
Well, and it
exhaust.
protects the motor too. If anything ever happens, the bag gets breached, it doesn't blow grit into the motor.
It also probably quiets it down a bit too, because the motor's down here.
Yeah.
Right? So that little filter in there.
It's like a muffler itself too.
Yeah, man, I dig it. I wasn't super excited about it. Like I was like, eh.
It looks good though.
Yeah. I like this.
Blank and clean. Yeah. Yeah.
So we're gonna send it with a sticker, a hex sticker, Shelly.
I was about to say, it needs a
But then they can choose.
Put like a little hex right here.
Yeah, that's all it needs. Just something simple and clean.
Give people the option. We'll give them a couple of different stickers so you can choose to put it on there or not.
You gotta get do you have a destination OG sticker?
Yeah, we could do something like that.
That would be cool.
It's pretty sick. All right, well, we'll be doing another system at my house, another system at the garage, and not available yet. And you can't buy these, so be patient with me.
Because we're figuring it out for you guys.
Yeah, just be patient, and we'll have pre-order up probably in the next 2 or 3 months. See ya.